Here is your wrestling headlines. Roman Reigns destroys Solo Sikoa. TKO suffers a huge $249.5 million loss. Cody Rhodes destroys a 687-day streak set by Roman Reigns. Edge explains why he left WWE for AEW. CM Punk rejects WWE's massive offer. A major name draws NFL interest after WWE fired him. Finn Balor calls Jey Uso overrated, and more. Let's dive right in. TKO suffers a huge $249.5 million loss. WWE has been hitting the fans with entertainment quality lately, but financial outcomes are a different story when it comes to revenue. TKO has posted its financial results for the first quarter of 2024 and unveiled how much revenue was earned. And it wasn't as good as one might expect it to be on paper. It was announced in April 2023 that the Triple H-led company would join forces with UFC to form a multi-billion merger under the TKO Group Holdings Inc. umbrella. The deal was made for a staggering $21 billion, partnering the biggest martial arts promotion with the leading professional wrestling sports entertainment company in the world. TKO has been adamant about shaping the combat sports and entertainment world for the next decade. It has allowed the two companies to run their respective shows and unveiled all the revenue for Q1 of 2024. The financial results reported that TKO suffered a net loss of $259.5 million. Meanwhile, UFC brought in $313 million in revenue, and WWE earned a total of $316.7 million in revenue. Much of the net loss posted in the financial results report came from the UFC antitrust lawsuit settlement, which set them back a total of $335 million. In a recent TKO filing, the current WWE president, Nick Khan, decided to sell all of his TKO shares. Mr. McMahon also sold all of his shares after his presence in the company was removed following lawsuits. The filing from TKO reported that Nick Khan had put all 234,424 shares, including restricted ones, up for sale. However, it should be noted that just because the shares have been listed for sale doesn't necessarily mean that the sale will take place. On the other hand, McMahon didn't hesitate to sell his shares. 8.4 million were sold in November, 5.35 million in March, and 3.5 million in April. It's unclear whether Nick Khan will proceed with the sales of his shares, similar to Vince McMahon. We'll have to wait and see what this might mean for Khan's position in WWE, and if it will go through any changes soon. Cody Rhodes destroys a 687-day streak set by Roman Reigns. Cody Rhodes defeated Roman Reigns at WrestleMania XL to become the new champion and has since been a dominant title holder in the company. At WWE Backlash, he has already broken a very odd streak that Roman Reigns set. Rhodes battled AJ Styles at Backlash Premium Live event, defending his undisputed WWE Championship in the main event. The match was hard-hitting and high-flying, with both stars giving it their all during the night. In the end, though, it was through sheer wrestling ability that Rhodes won, pinning Styles after the Crossroads. Meanwhile, this simple act of defeating Styles has already helped him break a streak set by Roman Reigns over his reign as the champion. Reigns held the title for a long time, so it seems he needed more than a little support. Cody Rhodes ended a streak set by Reigns, in which every televised match that he wrestled in, where the WWE title was up for grabs, saw interference before the end. The last time this didn't happen was on June 17, 2022. On that occasion, he defeated Matt Riddle in a clean match on SmackDown. It was a practice for the Bloodline members to become involved and help their tribal chief retain the title. Whether Reigns would have been champion as long as he was without this help remains a doubtful question. Cody Rhodes vs. AJ Styles saw no such interference, thereby allowing the newly crowned champion to end the record only a month into his reign. WWE needs to make Cody Rhodes more credible as a champion. Cody Rhodes is advertised for the next PLE, King and Queen of the Ring, which will take place in Saudi Arabia this month. Speaking on Busted Open Radio, Bully Ray said that Cody Rhodes could add more legitimacy to the undisputed WWE Championship by defending it more often. Roman Reigns rarely defended the belt, so the ECW legend believes that there should be more title defenses now. People want to see the World Heavyweight Championship defended. I would love to turn on a Monday Night Raw and know that in my main event, I want to know that Cody Rhodes is either defending his championship this Monday night on Raw or this Friday night on SmackDown. I don't understand how that's too much to ask, said Bully Ray. He added, how much more credible will it make Cody if he said, you know what, I know I don't have to put this championship on the line every week or every other week, but damn it, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Edge explains why he left WWE for AEW. Edge shocked the world when he left WWE and joined All Elite Wrestling at WrestleDream 2023. However, it wasn't a hasty decision, as the Rated R superstar recently explained why he left the Stamford-based promotion. Edge had been with the WWE for decades, becoming a household name in professional wrestling after receiving his start under Vince McMahon's regime. After spending over 3 years in Titanland, the rated R superstar left for All Elite Wrestling. Speaking in a recent interview with Chris Van Vliet on Insight, Adam Copeland explained why he left the Stamford-based company and joined AEW. The rated R superstar stated he had a limited window and wanted to work with different stars rather than appearing for the promotion once every 3 months. It felt like I'd done everything that I was going to do with WWE. I'd worked the people I'd wanted to work, 95% anyway, and it really just felt like they were in a direction and I was in a direction, and they were kind of going separate ways. I wanted to be with this limited window that I have. I wanted to be involved. I wanted to be there kind of on a weekly basis in order to tell proper stories, and it's tough to do that popping in and out every 3 months or so. And I also get the idea of, well, that keeps it special, and I understand that. Ex-champion Dethrones Bayley. WWE personality. Sam Roberts thinks Tiffany Stratton should be the one to end Bayley's women's championship reign. He also discussed how the potential angle could play out. The center of the universe has been one of the fastest rising stars on SmackDown since joining the main roster a few months ago. Last Saturday, she competed in a triple-threat WWE Women's Championship match against Naomi and Bayley at Backlash France. However, she failed to capture the title. On his Not Some Wrestling podcast, Roberts said the former NXT Women's Champion should win the 2024 Queen of the Ring tournament. I kinda think that Tiffany Stratton should win Money in the Bank and Queen of the Ring. And you might think I'm crazy, but I'm not. I think Tiffany should win it all in a single year. I think Tiffany should win Queen of the Ring. I think she should not get a shot at the title, or she should get another shot at Bayley and it doesn't go her way, he said. The 40-year-old added that Stratton could later secure the Money in the Bank briefcase and use it to win Bayley's women's title. I think she responds by winning the Money in the Bank briefcase, and I think eventually, she's got a pink rhinestone briefcase, she's got a crown, and then before the end of the year, she cashes in on Bayley, she wins the WWE Women's Championship, and now Tiffany Stratton has won the Queen of the Ring, Money in the Bank, and the WWE Women's Championship all in 1 year. CM Punk rejects WWE's massive offer. CM Punk rejected a proposal made by WWE in regard to his entrance theme. This claim was recently made by Living Colour's lead vocalist, Corey Glover. CM Punk has been using Cult of Personality since 2011. He used the entrance theme for the first time on an episode of Raw, shortly after winning the WWE title from John Cena. Punk uses the iconic theme to this day. In an appearance on Drinks with Johnny, Living Colour's Corey Glover revealed an interesting tidbit about Punk. During Punk's previous WWE run, he was offered a song that sounded similar to Cult of Personality. Punk rejected WWE's offer and made it clear that he wanted the real thing. Like I said, back in the day when Punk was first going to WWF, they were like, okay, so we're gonna get you your own entrance music. He's like, no, I already have entrance music. He made it a point that I'm not changing my entrance music, because they had their own music division of the WWF, and they were gonna have somebody make up a song that sounded similar to Cult of Personality, but that was gonna be his entrance music. No, I don't want that. I want the real thing. He's like one of the talent that actually got that in his contract, that wherever he goes, that goes with him. A major name draws NFL interest after WWE fired him. A former WWE superstar's manager recently highlighted that his client has many opportunities on the horizon following his exit from the Stamford-based promotion. Olympic gold medalist Gable Steveson was a part of talent cuts from the NXT brand last Friday under Triple H's leadership. The up-and-coming star was WWE's first NIL signee in 2021. However, after Stevenson's big match against Baron Corbin at the Great American Bash 2023, his momentum diminished as he competed in a few untelevised SmackDown or NXT shows. The 23-year-old star's manager, Dave Martin, had a message for fans via a statement. Ariel Helwani read it out loud on the MMA Hour on Wednesday. Gable Steveson is very grateful for the opportunities he had with WWE and would like to thank everybody in the organization who helped him get there. He would also like to thank all the fans who have supported him on his professional wrestling journey. Now, Gable is ready to resume competing against elite-level competition and looks forward to sharing big news with you all very soon. The host of the MMA Hour also noted that the Olympic gold medalist has a few options. Not only is Gable Steveson training MMA at Killcliff FC in Florida, but NFL teams are also knocking on his door. I can tell you, via Dave Martin, that multiple NFL teams have reached out to Gable Steveson. He does have that extra year of eligibility, and he's also been training at Killcliff FC with Henry Hooft and Robbie Lawler, Helwani continued. Finn Balor calls Jey Uso overrated. The Judgment Day's Finn Balor has called out a real-life Bloodline member and put him on notice via his latest social media post. Balor was recently in action in the first round of the King of the Ring tournament. His opponent in the opening round was none other than Jey Uso, who beat the Judgment Day star to secure a place in round 2. On social media, Balor posted a couple of photos from his recent clash with Jey. He also called the real-life Bloodline member overrated. Overrated, wrote Balor. Roman Reigns destroys Solo Sikoa. Jey Uso will collide with Ilya Dragunov in the second round of the King of the Ring tournament. However, main event Jey could succumb to a defeat due to the Bloodline's interference. Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa could invade Raw on Solo Sikoa's orders to cost Jey a potential win. This potential angle would then plant seeds of Jey's feud with the Bloodline and the inevitable reunion with Jimmy Uso. Jimmy Uso has been sidelined due to an undisclosed injury. The timeline of his return is unknown. However, WWE may swerve fans by having him return this week to stop Solo Sikoa in his tracks. That said, Jimmy may not come alone. Rumors had it that Jacob Fatu could debut at Backlash 2024. However, it wasn't meant to be, as WWE had Tanga Loa make an appearance at the event. Nonetheless, things may change this week. Tama Tonga is set to take on Bobby Lashley in the first round match of the King of the Ring tournament on Friday night. However, he could be taken out by two mysterious superstars right before his clash. Later, it could be unveiled that the mysterious stars were none other than Jimmy Uso and Jacob Fatu. The 8-time champion and the Samoan werewolf could further reveal that they acted on Roman Reigns' orders, declaring their allegiance to the original tribal chief. Jimmy could then go on to replace Tama Tonga against Lashley. While Paul Heyman had earlier revealed that Roman Reigns had no idea about Solo Sikoa's uprising, it could be that he was lying to catch Solo by surprise. The Wiseman could then turn on the Enforcer's bloodline and join forces with Jacob and Jimmy to form his version of the Bloodline.